All right, good evening and welcome to Go Beyond for December the 20th. Tonight you're going to need your chair and a pair of weights. You can do the exercises with or without shoes. I highly encourage you to do them without the shoes on, especially if you're on a textured floor. It just adds a little bit to it. And we are going to be doing the Christmas playlist. There are 15 different songs, and so we're going to be doing a lot of things because they're all within that 1.5 to 2 minute, except for a couple that are just a little bit longer than that. Let's get started. We'll start with our warm-up. Okay, let's go to wide stance and shoulders. Roll, 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 and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows, bring your fingers up to your armpits, and just tuck your neck in. Hands up and back. Stretch. And roll it down. Again. All right, we're going to do the ankles here. So when you get your ankles warmed up, we're going to be doing a lot of joint mobility in here as well. And the other way. Up and down on your toes. And then rock back on your heels, lifting those toes, keeping your balance. And let's just kind of go into a little bit of a hip stretch right here. Head and neck in good position. Belly tuck towards the sides. Squat a little bit more. All right, go ahead and come up, pick up your knees. And then pick up your heels. Whew. All right, we're going to start off with some chair jacks. So get your chair. Here we go. Nice and slow. Double time. Ready? Back to slow. Opposites. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, go here, and double time it, power jacks. Those elbows up. And slow. Push those shoulder blades back. Long arms. Double. All right, go ahead and just roll into your back and lift those hips. Stand up. All right. We're going to go into reverse lunge. And what I want you to do is be very cognizant of your toes, what your toes are doing when you step back. Okay? So we're just going to, first of all, just step back and press the heel. So you press your heel and then pick the heel up and push those toes. Toes, heel, toes, return. Toes, heel. If you can, get your toes to sway a little bit so that you can feel the roll through all of those toes. Your toes are gripping on the way up. Now let's begin adding arms when we do this. So out and out. Let's go up into the V. And here's where you start really pressing into toe box. 2 more V's. Let's do the overhead. Taking your time, pressing into your toes, keeping your balance. Just dump that behind you. And open. Now back in your chair. And V. And just back into our step. Just press and roll. And that is done. Pick up your weights. We're going to do a combination of bicep curl and chicken wing. So look like this. It'll go curl and wing. Curl and wing. Curl and wing. So now with every raise, we're going to add a knee. So this one up and this one. So whatever your pattern is, when your arms go up, your knee goes up. So you're doing that weight shift, keeping it smooth, shoulders relaxed and down. You don't want to stretch them up to your ears. Good. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish up those chains. Go arm, long arms. Just pick up the knees. Slow. So as if we're doing the chicken wing. Now, hold the weight with the very tips of your finger. So your shoulders are down. Your arms are as long as possible. Fingertips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's curl. Pick this up. Here. And turn. All right. We're going to sit for the next one. I'm just going to put my weights behind me in my chair. We're just going to do knee raise on this one. So you can hold on, balance, because this is light and airy. So up and down. And we might move the legs from side to side, but again, there's not really any patterning to this other than the lift of the knees. If you want to add a little touch turn to the side, open those toes, and use that press off. Let your feet get into that. Feels almost to the floor and push off. There you go. Yes, my hands are responding to what my toes are doing. It's hard not to. Good. And if you want to stay right in the middle, still do that. Plant those toes and lift. So that your toes are swooping off the floor. So you get your work for it, swooping. Right there. Nice. Genteel rock. And that hand will take you back to side twist. That has just a little bit of the abs in it. I mean, it's already abs. Then you're doing the pickup. And then you get your toes. Doing your toe. Plus your ankles also do mobility. With mobility, ankle mobility. With your hands, you're doing things like this. That's mobility too. wiggle your toes. We're going to go behind the chair, and we're going to be doing curtsy lunges. You can do them in the open if you like. Now, on the curtsy lunges, I want us to do them slow. Balls now rolling across the room. So just start with pressing your toes and come back up. So I want you to really focus on pressing that toe box in. And if you're barefooted, press your toes into that texture. And don't come up until you can kind of feel it. And then you know the inner side part, the underside part of your toes, just really press in there and dig. There you go. So you're really trying to get the feet activated here. Not going really low. We're focusing on foot mobility. And of course, because we're doing this at the ankles as well. Let's go a little lower in our sit. Again, keeping those toes very active. Big hands, my hands are spraying just because. So keep it nice and slow. Sit into these big muscles. You can take that time to really give a stretch. Now let's add our big arms. Not even at the halfway point of this song. Take it in there. Really stretch. Keep going. A goofy ball is what we're fan. Sit into it. Slow and low as you need to go. And let's add the touch the floor. Now, I don't want you looking at the floor when you do it. I want you looking ahead, keeping your upper body, make the chest neutral. Your chest stays open. Once you start curling your back into the floor, well, then you start to collapse your lungs in on themselves. So let's keep that chest open. Reach down. Wrist flexibility. Those toes are still going strong. Take that moment. And hip stretch. Good, 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 good. Do what you can. Let's go, let's bring it back up here. And forward. Focusing on the toes now. Just toes. And toes. And done. Shake it out. Try and pick up those weights. We'll do some fast twitch right up here. Remember, grip with your thumbs, fingers open. That's a hard workout. Little tiny move. Right here, open hands. You want that grip, that thumb grip. Let's try to keep it straight on, because that's how I'm starting to do a lot of this crap, just straight on. Bring it in. Rotate to 45 out, and now, try to keep yourself from going side to side. Tighten your core, and keep your arms pinned to your side. Just moving this part. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. You may have to go a little slower to keep yourself from doing like this. Take a breath in, hold that upper body steady, but don't hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to a little bit of a lunge dance. And right here at belly button level. If you need to add a finger, that's fine. I'm using my ring finger. It's strategically the weakest one, so I'm going to give it a little extra attention. My thumb and my ring finger are doing the holding. 4, 3, 2, and hammer right in the center from belly to chest. You can actually stand up for this one. You know those shake weights? Just right here. I'm going to relax my fingers. I did tighten my grip, and I discovered my hands were getting tired. So my grip was tight. 4, 3, 2, bring it back up here. So just keep it in that upper twitch, calf twitch, upper region. And done. All right. We're going to go into hip hinges. It's a nice, slow song for the hip hinges, so it gives us a chance to stretch. So pick your feet position you want to be in. Move those toesies around. Let's just take a nice breath here. And we're going to sit into our hips. Head and neck in neutral, so you're looking at 45 out. You should be saying hello to your hamstrings. We're going to take this time, let those hamstrings stretch. Take a little breath up. And then sit a little lower into that stretch. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another breath. And down. From this position, we'll just do a little down, up, halfway, halfway. Ready? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Remember, you're looking at it 45. Belly button's tucked in between your thighs. So your lumbar's in good position. Lift your toes off the floor, but not your toe box. Try to keep your weight in between your toe box and your heels. Your toes should be up. Good, good, good. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And let's go into the hamstring hold. Drop your hips. Roll your back up. All right. Pick up your heels. Loosen your hammies. Okay, we're going to balance. So this next song is a surf song, so we have to balance on one foot. It's a thing. Like there's a rule somewhere about surf songs. So let's start by balancing on your left foot. Pick that foot up. Now, what you do with your foot, totally up to you. Hands out. All right, can you move that knee forward a little bit for me? Just a little bit. And up. And bring your toes. The foot you're balancing with, you should feel those toes out. They're pressing the floor. My hands are doing this thing because that's what they're doing. Can you take your leg out a little bit? There you go. We get the halfway bump in the switch. And then just extend. Once you extend, then correct your hips. So you're doing like this, correcting the hip here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Remember, you want to just start here. You've got to recenter. And then bring the knee forward just a little bit. And then up. And be mindful of those toes down there. Make sure they're doing their job. And that's over this guy just a little bit. And then extend. And then once you extend, work those hips. Almost done. All right. We're going to go into abs, so go ahead and sit down in your chair. Make sure your weights are with you, always. All right, feet up in front, together for challenge. Let's bring these right here. And we're just going to sit back into our 80. Make sure your belly button is coming forward towards this part. Your back is in this nice curve, like this. And let's just go ahead and rock, 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 rock. So we're going to keep our ab position right here, but we'll do a little movement with our hands. So you're not going to change your pulse motion to your rock, 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 rock. So while you're doing that, you're just going to rotate your wrists so that your thumbs are in the middle now. Okay? The weights are off your chest. And you're going to open, open. So it's just a little wrist movement here. It's like you're shaking it towards your shoulder. Like that chat mode thing, you know, when he had the little feet on his thighs and he was doing that thing right there. So wrist mobility, working the wrist, turning the wrist, flicking the wrist like this. Now let's go down, down. And you can take your wrists a little further, your hands a little further apart so you can just kind of turn it back, turn it back, turn, turn, turn. Make sure you're keeping your little pulse going here. Now, just turn your wrist up here, go to pie holding position, and you're going to curl and back, curl and back, curl and back while you're pulsing. And done. All right, put your chair to the side. If you need a chair, because we're going into reverse lunges by 8, and you need one weight. So we'll switch weights as we go on. Go and step back into the lunge position. Weight on the same side. We're going to count by 8. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 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 switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. On the last part of the song, you're just going to step back and take the longest, deepest lunge you can. Now your own time. You have room for, I don't know. If you're going low and slow, you do you. Take those toes. Be mindful of your knee. Your posture through here. This one for me is your left leg. Right in my left leg. Okay, check it out. We're also going to do reverse lunges, and you'll need a weight for that as well. So this is a jazz version of Jingle Bells. That's jazz bells. So we're going to do a side lunge. So you're going to step into your side lunge. Once you're there, you're going to kick. 2, 3, 4. Up. Set. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Set. 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 Last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Come up. Okay, widen your stance. Make sure you got a good grip. So we're going to keep the inner thigh work. And simply, when you pull this one up, the other one's going to go down to the split. So you're going to 1, 2, 3. So make sure you're hip hinging. 4. And going to that one glute. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just go ahead and leave your weights there. And just go into the slow reach this one now. You're doing more of a stretch and a reach. Your hands are free to move, lift, display. Okay. Open and close those fingers. Go into that hip. Go into that inner thigh. Keeping that upper body open so you can breathe. Pick the weights up. Get your chair back in the center of the stage. All right. Weights are out of the way. That's why you picked them up. All right. You'll like this one. Hands and feet. Toes. Heels. Back to toes. right, pick up your weights. 2 songs left. One is abs and one is stretching. Right into your chair. Hold your arms waist short. And let's just do a little bit of oblique movements. Remember, at this point, you may or may not get to the floor. My back's a little stiff right now, so I have to be very mindful. But you make sure you want to keep your shoulders in line with your hips. In fact, in your peripheral vision, you really don't want to see your shoulders. So if you're doing like this and you can see your shoulders, go back. You don't have to force them back, just get them out of your eye line. That means they're even with your hips. Widen your stance if you need to. The chair's really tall. And I'm going to go ahead and flip my grip so I have a longer weight where you might be able to do some more. And that's fine. You're touching the floor. Just reach out a little further. Be mindful of keeping your hips and your shoulders in the same plane of motion. Reach. Reach. The remote is just out of reach. And now we're going to come back in, flip your grip back up. So it's short, so you have to reach down. Go a little slower. Reach a little lower. Good. Right here. Take the time. Get that stretch in there. Let's do 2 more. Here. And here. All right, put your weights away. Bring your feet out in front of you. Go ahead and just relax your toes and your fingers. Because you know they're going to both work together there, right? All right, rest your hands above the kneecap here. Take a nice deep breath. Roll your hips forward. So that your lower back stays in line. And you're just going to press through here. You've got your hands on your thighs, but you can kind of control your shoulders. In this position, squeeze your shoulders back. Then up into your neck. Pull your head back into that little vertical right there. 5, 4, 3, 2. Relax it out. Press up. All right. Turn your body so you can straddle this leg. You're just going to reach down. And then reach your leg across your top of your thigh. Just reach to the floor. Reach those fingertips out. Get that long stretch back with it here. And then slide back in, press back up, rock, turn, and then just drag yourself right over here, reach out as far as you can go, stretch, 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 roll it, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold your arms back in, raise yourself back up, come to center. Lift one hip and kind of tuck it in. And then do a little switch on hips. Make sure your lumbar is okay. Let's go here, here. Roll the hips forward. Roll the tongue back. Roll it forward. Roll the tongue back. Walk your feet in. If I walk your feet in, I mean slide them really quickly. No, don't do that. We're going to do this one more time so we can cool off. Stretch out a little bit more. I say, not say, walk your feet in, all right. Bring your feet back so that you're up on your toes. And I don't mean the toe box, I mean the tips of your toes if you can. And I want you to go from your big toe to your little toe, so you're going to have it pressing into the toe tips, almost into your fingernails, your toenails. And then now take it. Flex your toes out and take the toe box to the floor so your toes are flexed. And you're riding right here. You might feel it right here in your calves. All right, and then you're going to take the heels toward the floor. They may or may not reach, depending on how you have your feet. Hold up. And just press. Ankle mobility right there. Back up. Let's roll it to the side so you can match up your toes down here. And press them to each other. And your hands do the same thing. So you're going to press the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes, and your heel and your thumb are in the same position. Relax. Now go ahead and press your hands together fully and your palms. You're going to do like this. You're just going to press in, hands and feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Flatten your feet out. Take a step here, step here, step here. And then roll in. Second little step. Roll in. You feel it through here. And you'll feel it through there. So I've got my toes pulled up off the floor. So it's just that front knuckle right here and the edge of my heel. All right. Go ahead and pick one up. Just let your leg relax. Sit up nice and tall so you're going to feel that pull right underneath. And we're just going to grab the toe box and manually, so you have to make your foot relax, manually rotate your ankle. In, back. And then give it a little push through the toes right here. And then a little fold. And down. Let's do the other leg. So get this guy up here in good position and then sit up straight so you're feeling that pull right under here. And then grab right here at the toe box, however you want to do it. And manually make sure your foot's relaxed. Rotate. Rotate. And then press at the toes, press them this way. And then press them down and in. You'll feel that right through here. Relax. Press forward so that your toes are pressing towards the floor. Wiggle them while they're down there so you don't cramp. No guarantees that you won't cramp. And then just go ahead and flex it up. Wiggle them here. We are done. D-U-N. Done. Thanks for joining me. We'll talk on the other side.